we got a bunch of them. Look at there. How many do we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 this morning. Cucumbers. Well, I don't see any more up there. Good thing. 9. I can do about 2 a day. And I don't mind. Maybe 3. But, you know, in years past, I've learned how to do many things with the humble cucumber. And look at those things. They're just beautiful. Oh yeah. We got some here where cucumber beetle has been treating themselves to some of the peel, but that's okay. We don't mind. Oh my. You know, good thing I brought my basket so I could go ahead and get them all put in. Okay. Good thing we got a basket, put a little towel in it there, you know. Treat my cucumbers right. Ooh, that sun peeked out from around the clouds, because it has been pretty well cloudy all day, or all this morning. We got a lot of day left. Boy, that's a passel of cucumbers, as they would say. I'm not sure the basket will hold it all. Woo! Hey, let's get in out of this sun and chat a little bit about these amazing cucumbers. Oh, but before we go, because it'll be relevant to what we're talking about, let's go on in here and check. See, there's only 2 plants in there. You see that? Yep. That's all there is. 2 plants. And we'll talk about that. And today's harvest of 9 cucumbers when I come back, because we're going to find some shade. Ooh, I see it right over there. Let's make it, because right out there it's starting to get hot and steamy in a bad way. Ooh, this looks nice by the old compost pile, and it feels nice. Well, like I was showing you, friends and family, we got a pile of cucumbers. Surely we have. Off of 2 plants. Yep. That's all that's there. That's a pretty good haul. Let's chat about it a little bit. Well, we're enjoying the shade. What do you say? Well, there you are, friends and family. So glad to have you again today on July the 14th, 2023, here in Mr. Tom's neighborhood, in the gardens, you copy. And as you saw, we got 9 beautiful, scrumptious, and delicious cucumbers to enjoy in many ways. Cucumber salad, cucumber vinaigrette salad, you know, with tomatoes, onion. You've seen me make it. I got a video on how to do it in my channel. And if you ever make it once, you'll always make it. Ooh, it is amazing. Anyway, we'll fry them. We'll make up some cucumber salad spread for sandwiches. You know, those fancy finger sandwiches that Grandma and all the aunts used to make when they'd all go over to each other's house and make cards. But that ain't what I wanted to talk to you about. You know, I picked up those 2 Bonnie Burpless Bush hybrid cucumber plants. Well, actually the kitty crew did, to surprise me, after they got that area all ready for planting, you know, back first week of June. I mean, that's another amazing thing. They've only been in since the first week of June. Yeah, really. Hey, if you don't mind, I'm squatting right now. I'll go ahead and sit down with all of y'all. Okay? Hold on. So there we are. Now we're sitting down, we're a little more comfortable. We can chat about things. Yeah, when's the last time you just went out in the yard and plopped yourself on down? You know, like one of those expensive fancy lawn chairs or lounges or what have you. Yeah, we used to do it all the time when we were younger, you know, back in the days when we were kids. Yeah. We weren't dragging around no hammock, lawn chair, or chase lounge. No. Well, my family didn't have those things. Maybe you were, you know, a little bit more high class and did. But anyway, back to the cukes and the cucumbers. So I paid $2.96 for those 2 plants. Yeah, it took my time, you know, to dig a hole, stick them in. I did fertilize them with some of that there, oh Lord, high yield. What was it? 8-10-8? Yeah, and I've had it for like since 2018. So, you know, got 5 seasons out of it. And I put, I think 3 tablespoons around it. Yeah, and it was a 20-pound bag. You do the math. It couldn't have been very much fertilizer. You know, we'll say a quarter's worth. Okay. And of course I watered them in between the time that it's rained and everything. So, am I ahead of the game? Now, if you, like most people, when you just say, well, I spent $2.96. You know, I got a basket of cucumbers here. Depending on what they cost in your area, you know, I could be at a loss or I could be at a profit by now. 2nd week of July. Well, end of the 2nd week. So they've been in now right at nearly 6 weeks. I've already picked 5 and enjoyed them. Ate one while I was wandering around with all of y'all yesterday in the morning time. You know, when we did our weekly walkabout through all the gardens. But then, had another one another day. And another one, small immature one. You know, one of them little snackers. When I was having some of those banana peppers that y'all see are loaded up. And some of my lunchbox too. Yeah. So I eat out here as I do my work in the mornings, you know, checking for bugs, tying things up, stuff of that nature. And do you know, when I used to work a job, you know, I'm retired now. Yeah, I used to get up, get my coffee going, and come out here and check what was then much more extensive gardens than there are now. Yeah. About half of this place was in gardens, area-wise. I had a family to feed. 2 grown kids, a wife, and me. And we all enjoy eating. Anyway, back to those cucumbers. I keep, you know, straying off down other paths. Yeah, that's where life leads you. Anyway, paid my $2.96. You know, put in 2 to 3 tablespoons of fertilizer. I made my hole, covered it. I didn't use any fancy soil or amendments or anything, you know, other than my own compost. And, you know, I mulch that area, as you've seen yesterday, every year, continuously throughout the year. So my worms do the work. They eat up the mulch, and they provide most of the nutrition to all that soil bacteria, mycorrhizal fungi, and all that kind of stuff everybody's talking about these days, which you may not know has always been there since the dawn of time. But you would think here on social media it was some great new invention or discovery. Anyway, so the worms, along with the mulch, and the mycorrhizal fungi and bacteria and all that, they provide most of the nutrients for the cucumbers. So fertilization costs are low. Like I say, probably only 25 cents is what I got into it. And as always, being the engineer, I got some facts and figures on not only where we're at cost-wise this early into my growing season, maybe late in yours because I'm always late, and that. So we, today, we picked 9 cucumbers. And I was into Superfoods just this Tuesday to pick up 1 or 2 things, you know, the milk and bread stuff. Yeah, and unlike when we were all there for that quickie, you remember when we all ran in for the quickie? They were only 47 cents then. But on 7-Eleven Tuesday of this week, they had went up 72 cents. Yep, I was quite surprised. Must be a darn shortage of cucumbers. Maybe I should start growing cucumbers and providing them to Superfoods. I used to do similar stuff up in Fayetteville, Tennessee. In fact, my market farm supplied all 3 local grocery stores with certain produce at certain times of the year. Yeah, plus farmer's market and a co-op. Oh, those were good times. Anyway, so I got 9 cucumbers, and we'll just take that 72-cent current price, and that's $6.48. Yeah, that, you know, if I base it on what I'd have to pay for them, you see. I'd have to pay $72 currently. And that's the price I'm going to use. Then the 5 that I've already picked, you know, that was another $3.60. So that gives me my total value of cucumbers to date on those 2 little plants, basically 5 weeks in, if you don't count they were planted in the first week of June. I got 1008. Now, we're going to subtract the cost of those plants. You know, everybody says get seeds. Yeah, well, you know, I need anywhere from 2 to 8 plants. And I can do the seeds, and I have. I always wind up planting way too much. Nobody wants them. They die, or the seed just sits, goes old, and I throw it away. So this is based on buying your transplants from the fine people at Bonnie. And hey, in a way, Bonnie is providing the reason for the video. Amazing, huh? Now, if they just sponsor old Mr. Tom, it'd be great. So we got another 360. That gives us the 1008. We minus the 296 for the plants, the 2. That gives us still a profit of $7.12. So that's $7.12 so far. Now, I subtracted the cost of water based on giving them 2 gallons of water for 30 days. Okay? Now, I have not watered them every one of those 30 days. I just picked a number. See, that cost me $1.20. See, I'll throw all the costs in there. So still, if you take the water, the price of the plant, what the cucumbers were worth, I'm ahead $5.92. Now, if you take off the fertilizer, we'll just go with 50 cents just to make it easy math on the old man. And we're still plus $5.42 to the good this early in. Because I can already tell you, those plants will be pumping out cucumbers for quite some time, as well as you know. Yeah, by the time they quit, or by the time I give up on them, I'll pretty much ate a cucumber every way known to man, like I do most years. But that's what I want to talk to you about, because a lot of people, not only are we ahead of the game money-wise, of course now people are going to say, well, you got to put in your time. Which your time's worth something. Well, my time ain't worth much anymore because I'm retired. Yeah. What would I be doing if I wasn't doing this? Watching YouTube. Watching the news. Stressing all out. Getting all worried. Anxious. Yeah. Like a whole lot of people do. That all they do is stay in social media up to here. You know, some of it's good. But if that's all you do all day long, it'll drive you slap out of your mind. Anyway. So my time, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I had the money, I'd be working on the house. There's always something to do. But I could do that anyway, every day. Me gardening is not taken away from anything else I want to do, could do, or need to do. So, hey, my time's free. Yeah. But what people don't understand about cucumbers is not only they're so easy to grow, as you see, they do have a few pests, and I will spray. They do have, you know, striped cucumber beetle, spotted cucumber beetle, stink bugs, you know, stuff of that nature. I squashed another mating pair of stink bugs today on the cucumbers over by the northeast corner of the house. So, yeah, at least they got to enjoy one more before they had to go away. Yeah. But cucumbers have so many benefits that people just really don't realize. And I really didn't realize 2 years back. They're, you know, they're very nutritious. You might wonder, well, they're mostly water, Mr. Tom. Well, we'll get to that too. Because they do have a pile of water in them. But did you know, and let me just tell you, they provide 1 11-ounce cucumber. Yeah, here, let me get one. One. I'm not sure what this weighs, but it's close enough. One of them. 14% of your vitamin C. Did you even imagine that cucumbers had vitamin C in them? I never did for years. You know, I thought vitamin C was oranges. You know, that's mostly what we associate it with. Got to have orange juice, get our vitamin C, remember? Another extremely vital vitamin that we don't get enough of as Americans, I've talked about this before with the kale, that's vitamin K again. 62% in one 11-ounce cucumber. Yeah, and I know a whole pile of people that unscrew that cap every morning and take a vitamin K supplement. Imagine that. And then, up to 10% of your magnesium. Well, we all know we need magnesium, right? 13% of potassium. You know, that helps with, you know, our muscles and the cramping and everything, and we mostly relate potassium consumption to bananas. But who knew? Cucumbers had it too. You might want to look up how much bananas got and how much cucumbers got. I'm thinking you'll find it similar. And then manganese, 12%. Now, for the life of me, I don't know what manganese does, but it must be important because it's listed on our recommended daily intakes. Yeah. And I'm one of those fans that says, you know, you should be getting all your vitamins and minerals. Yeah. Not, you know, on one of those exclusive diets. But if that's what you want and it's working for you and making you happy so far, stick it out. I'm more of a get it all type of guy, you know. Must have its purpose. Otherwise, God wouldn't have made it. But then, you know, not only are cucumbers high in nutritional value, here again, they'll keep you hydrated. I think it was not yet, yeah, it was yesterday. I was out here, I was working, I was sweating and everything, and I'd picked a cucumber and it was sitting over there on the old barbecue and cooled down all nice. I just picked that thing up and started munching while I sat in my lawn chair. Yeah. People probably driving by thinking, what in the world is that crazy old man doing with that big old green thing stuck in his mouth? Yep, I was chomping down on just a cucumber. Ate the whole thing, I did. And rather than get up then and go in the house and grab me a Coke, a Pepsi, a Faygo, or a big old glass of Propel or Gatorade, I was hydrated. I turned around and went back to work. Plus, I had some calories in my gut, not many, and everything to keep me going. Yeah, so yeah, they'll hydrate you. That's another benefit. The third benefit is they're just chock full of them antioxidants. Now that's with the peel on. I think we all have learned that most of those there antioxidants that fight free radicals, which cause cancer, are mostly in the peels for whatever reason. The stuff that, you know, we used to all scrape off. But now we don't. Or those of us who know don't. Yeah. But there's some in the cucumber too if you're still, you know, an anti-peel person. Yeah. But another thing that they'll do, and I have known this, I guess since the 70s, because there used to be a cucumber diet. Cucumbers promote weight loss because they're very low in calories. That one cucumber is probably only 45 to 50 calories. People say, well, yeah, that's right, because it's mostly water. Well, as I've showed you, it's not only water. It's got vitamins, essential vitamins too. And then the other thing that amazed me that I was looking at this morning when I was refreshing my memory about the benefits of cucumbers as I start to eat, you know, an amazing amount of them again this year, was they control and have been shown in animal test studies to control your blood sugar. Yeah, that's a good thing, especially in Western civilizations and especially in America where diabetes is running rampant. Yeah, anything that can help with your diabetes, controlling your blood sugar, is a good thing. And cucumbers have been shown in animal tests to do just that. In fact, there was one animal test that I read about this morning where they, and this was sort of cruel, but they induced mice to having diabetes, and then what they did, they fed them dried cucumber peel. You know, they peeled the cucumbers, That's where all them antioxidants are. And then they dried them, they made them powder, and they fed the dried cucumber peel powder back to the mice, and it totally reversed most of all the changes and effects that they induced by giving the mice diabetes in the first place. You know, that's pretty proof positive to me. But hey, that's not why I eat them. But a fun fact, when I was in the hospital getting blood tested 2 to 4 times a day, you know, I learned a lot of things. Liver function was good, kidney function was good, don't have diabetes, so that's good. You know, all those good things. But there are the reasons why cucumbers are a good thing. You can also see by what I'm showing you. You know, if you're single, little old man, little old lady, senior, whatever, you and your spouse, and you want something that's cheap, easy to grow, and will give you some vitamins and help you health-wise, grab a couple cucumber plants next time. Yeah, you still got time to put them in now. I just wanted to share that with you. Wanted to share you the cost, benefits, and outlay for cucumbers so far this year in my little gardens, and the health benefits that you might not know and might be missing out on. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like seeing the amazing harvest of cucumbers today, and there'll be many more to come. And learning a little bit about cucumbers and what they'll do for you if you so choose to partake of. And behind all of you, as you sit around gathered under the shade tree, is my little buddy, the state bird, the yellowhammer. Yeah, I think he went running off into the bush, as the people down under would say. But hey, I got to get these cucumbers on in where it's a little bit cooler, because it's currently not as hot today as it has been. I think it's 86 right now, so that's not bad. Still partly cloudy, though it's supposed to be mostly cloudy all day. But hey, appreciate y'all stopping by Mr. Tom's Neighborhood and Gardens too. Until I, the kitty crew, you know them all. Clem, Spooky, Speedy, and old Mr. Gray. Sometimes Heathcliff and little Gracie too. See you on that next episode. Y'all take care. Stay safe out there. Stay cool and hydrated too. And may you be blessed as you have blessed those in your lives. God bless you all. Goodbye for now. Whew, it is toasty. As much as I just like to lay down here and enjoy the shade and that breeze, there's always things to do. Whew, we got to get these in, or they get all hot out here in this blazing sun. Yep, let's head her on in as we dart across the smoking, steamy fields of the deep south of Alabama. Whew. Just as soon as you come into this shade, oh, it's like a 10-degree temperature drop or more. Alice, she's been enjoying it. You see the smile on her face? Yeah. I wonder where my kitty crew's at. I wonder who's up here guarding the steps today. Oh, it's the Speedy. Speedy, are you guarding the steps for Papa today? What do you think there, Speedy? Did we do good? You want me to fix you up some cucumber chowder? You sure? Huh, not interested? Yeah, I understand. Hey, it ain't long before we'll have treats again. Okay? No, it's not treat time now. Okay. Papa's got to get on in. Check Gracie too, okay? Whew. Get these on in there. You gonna check them out again, Speedy? Yep, she approves. That's a good thing. Later, all.